sorry, Susie. Oh no.
Down it goes.
Ooh, crochet hook. Blue. Loud.
No? Oh, that's my thingy one.
Oh,
Thank you.
bitte. Look at Seb, he's so interested. Use your hand. Knuckle.
You're lucky I didn't do.
I'm on the floor now. Hi, Sibby.
Is that payback for him growling at you yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, poor thing.
Look at him doing a little dance. He's like, I don't know what to do. What if I do it this way? Hua, 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 hua. Hua. Yoink. Ow. Got my nail in that.
Ow.
I dragged it back on the couch. On the floor. Hua. Wait, damn it. That's what you sound like. What was that?
That's the funny little head turns while he barks. I need everyone to know. And you over there. What? Hey, Sebby. I love you.
Hello. Don't turn it on just yet. Oi, I'm sitting there. Move it, you little big butt. Launch.
You little big butt.
Little big butt.
What are we doing?
We're doing
What's the plan, Stan?
a little like a little bit of highlights,
Mm-hmm.
if you had any. Little bit about Spain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the spring.
Oh my god.
Spain.
I think your brain is sprained.
Yeah. Yep. Boop. And then our predictions.
Predictions.
And any questions you might want to ask me.
Oh.
Let me just go check how good that is.
You need blooper reel. Throw that in.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Seppi.
Yeah, thanks for the licks, buddy. My feet need socks.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you doing to my dog?
I was going to go pick him up, but he was yupped. I'm sorry. Come here. I'm very sorry, puppy. You forgive me? He's like, no, you served me up before. I don't like where your leg is placed there. Hey, don't put your butt on me. Stop licking me. You can get off me. You're crazy.
I'm less crazy than you.
Welcome to Lights Out Podcast. Sorry, Sammy was putting his paw like this on my leg, and it was just a little. Oh, hello! It was the little cutest little thing. Say hello, Sammy. Hello. I love you all. I said I don't love you all, but I like you all. Hello. Mum made me a jumper. It's nice. See? I'm so bad sometimes.
Custom made.
Let's try that again.
Oh dear.
Welcome to Lights Out Podcast. Firstly, I'd like to say sorry for the what's it?
Imola IT issues.
Imola IT issues and the missed Grand Prix of Monaco. We didn't do one.
No, that's right.
Life got a little bit in the way, but we are moving forward
To Barcelona.
to Barcelona. Oh my goodness, Sebastian, you're looking like you're a bit chunky there, bud.
No hablo español.
See?
Sí.
See? Is that Spanish? Yes.
Sí.
See? Stop saying that!
No bueno.
El helicóptero no vuela, voila. Where's the remote?
I don't know.
You have it.
Do I? I do too. He's got your
What?
sock.
I know he's got my sock. Yes, no. We are going to do it a little bit differently today. We're going to jump straight in. We're going to start our race whilst we do our highlights and like all the
All the usual stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Pardon my yawns.
dude.
Been a long day.
Give up the sock. Give up the sock. You stretched that out like it's a freaking
Bungee cord.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll also include our predictions and any other little bits and bobs along the way.
Yes.
You're gonna turn off the TV when you jump up, aren't you, buddy? So yeah, let's get started.
Kraken. Crackalacken.
Crackalacken. So obviously, pardon me, Monaco last week, or well, for us, this morning. We're recording this on the Monday, so, you know, and Australian time, so we're just a little bit tired because we stayed up to watch a little bit of the first,
Yeah, it turned out to be about the first 12 laps.
12 laps, yes. Also, I just thought we could do 5 laps around Monaco and then some around.
We can try.
We could try Monaco. We'll probably end up like what happened in the F2 and Porsche.
Yes.
Because if you didn't see the F2, mind you, I don't know how many people actually like watching the F2, but it was a chaotic start. They only had like 30 minutes of racing afterwards. They had a big, massive red flag.
Going into Sandoval.
Alex Dunn and
Victor Martins
had a crash first lap.
Do which ended up taking 6 or 7 of them out.
It was 8 all in total. So it took 7 of them out of the race. I think Gabrielle, Minnie, and someone else who I cannot for the life of me think of their name. Because I think they had assistance from the marshals, they were not allowed to go back into the race, even though their cars were fine. But they had outside assistance. And then I think it was one of the AIX cars that then caused a safety car or virtual safety car.
Oh, it lost its wheel.
Its wheel, yeah. And in celebration of Lando winning today, I'm going to go McLaren.
Why not?
Mum, you went back.
Oh, did
this
I?
This is not Nintendo.
Sorry.
Yeah, and so that was quite interesting. And then even in the Porsche Cup, they did a very similar thing to the... Oh, hang on. Go back. They went to the... They did a very similar thing to what F2, except just a little bit up the road. With, I think, about 3... with about three cars instead of 2. Oh, probably about the same, but yeah. And then they only got 4 minutes of racing time, which led to basically no track effort.
3 actual racing laps, I think.
Yeah. So it was very chaotic. I think the only 2 races that were completed in their actual lap time were F3 and F1.
Chaos. Oh, yes, me. Sorry. My bad.
So yeah. No, but Monaco race was quite interesting. I think first of all, sad for Ollie that he got that 10th place grid penalty, and he was doing really well in Q1, and then Kimi crashed into the barriers, and then it was game over. He just didn't get that extra bit.
Didn't Ollie end up placing reasonably well though?
Finishing.
Maybe. Stand by.
Yes, and I'll have a look at mine.
Ollie finished 12th.
Oh, there you go. That's not too bad.
That's a good effort from Ollie. Gabby Bordelero finished 14th.
Dude, stop. No chewing, like wrecking the sock. My gosh. Go chase it.
Obviously, Fernando was a DNF as well.
Yep, and Pierre Gasly.
Anything strategy-wise didn't work out well for Tsunoda.
No, he was stuck in that DRS train.
Yeah. Hamilton did all right getting back up to 5th.
Yeah.
And well done to the Williams boys, both ending in points, and Racing Bulls.
Mm-hmm. And even
Ocon did all right too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh no, hang on. I'm in the wrong. I don't know what just happened there. Oops. Sorry about that, kids. I gotta fix this. There we go. That's better. But yeah, no, highlights would be obviously Lando having a really good qualifying. Oh dear.
Oh no, there goes.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm still going.
You are still going.
How did I do illegal over there? I'm just gonna. Uh-oh.
You've got a puncture.
Oi! Sam! No!
What's he got?
The yarn.
Oh.
I'm trying to collide and like get out of the session, and it's just not working for me. Yeah. Oops. Oh, I have got a puncture, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got a puncture, so you'll be out.
I'm sure if I just hit a wall hard enough, I'll... There we go.
Oh, look. Yeah, that looks
Finally.
like Gasly's wheel.
Yeah, no, Lando winning, qualifying well. Sad for Charles in that he didn't get another home win, but he was really close to it on the podium when, you know, even in the last couple of years, he hasn't even made it to the podium. And then obviously Oscar podium. So a pretty good podium overall.
Yes.
And I think another thing that I quite enjoyed seeing was how happy Lando's parents were for him.
Yeah.
It was just, you know, like his dad's always there, or almost always there, but you rarely get to see Siska. And it's just nice to see her there and so happy for her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and considering the massive lockup that he had going into turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which
both Charles and Oscar said, I thought you were going into the wall then.
Yeah, I thought his engine blew up.
Yeah.
There was so much
I think
smoke.
it must have been like both back wheels or something. It had to be.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the front wheels.
I think they said it was the fronts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to carry on with those massive flat spots, the different strategies that people did.
Oh my goodness. That. I rarely swear. Oh, shivers. I nearly swore then.
Oh, I jump started.
Me too. I rarely swear. I've spun around again. Oh my gosh, get off of me.
I broke my car again.
Oh, mother. But yeah, no, I rarely swear. Oh. There you go. Oh my god, I said the word fly. Oh.
No, you rarely swear.
I rarely swear, and
there was a bit coming out.
No, it wasn't. I only swore once. The race strategy was so stressful and so annoying.
Yeah.
I was getting quite annoyed at Max at the end because he pitted the last lap, and I had to get ready for my day. And I'm sitting here on the couch going, I have to get ready, but this is so entertaining, and I can't, like, I was sitting at the edge of the seat almost.
Yeah, because for people who might watch and don't know, the race here starts at 11 p.m.
Yeah, so we had to get...
And when you've got stuff to do the next day...
You don't really get the chance.
Work,
yeah.
You know, you've got other responsibilities. You don't get to watch it. Oh, I jump started again.
I was laid off.
You don't get to watch the whole thing live.
No. Oh, Mum!
There goes my front wing.
Yikes. Sonoda. Mum!
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's not me, but you crashed into Sonoda, and then I've crashed into Sonoda.
I'll let everyone go fast.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh, what have you done? Are you out?
Yes, I'm out. I lost a wheel. Oh, what the? That's not going to do anything.
I don't know.
Ooh. But yeah, no, so I was very annoyed with...
There we go.
Either Red Bull's strategy or Max's strategy, whoever's strategy it was.
The Mercedes strategy was a bit odd too.
Supposedly Toto said he forgot about the new regulation.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Which, I know, Seb, it's devastating, isn't it? He's side-eyeing me so much. He's like, I want to rest, but you're being loud. We have to get one lap of Monaco, surely.
Oh, can I just get past the hairpin?
Fine. And then, yeah. I was also quite annoyed at the fact that Max tried to say, oh, Oscar was in the way in the double yellow flags after Gasly's incident. It was, he's so totally, it was just,
That was not cool, Max. Not
cool.
I'm just going to let everyone go.
Hang on, one more. De Vries like out of your way, man. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, and I was yelling at Mercedes through the TV, going, "Pit your freaking drivers!" It was not a calm morning, that's for sure.
No. Oh, who's behind me?
De Vries. Me, watch out!
I didn't realise you were still behind me. Are you going past me or what?
I can't go past you. It's too tight. Ah! Why did you just stop?
Because I hit too much on the brake.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear, I've lost my front wing.
Just go past.
I'm not even near you anymore now.
Oh.
Now I am. Hello.
Just go past.
Wow, Mum, you're on the wrong bloody side. You're on the race. Now I've ruined my car. She was on the bloody racing line.
Oh no. I'm trying to take my. Oh, there we go.
So yeah. So it was an interesting morning.
Yes.
But overall happy.
Yeah.
With the results. What on earth is going on with that
I don't
bit
know.
of car?
In the standings, it brings Lando back to within 3 points of Oscar. 4 points to get back into the lead. So if Lando can finish first with Oscar anywhere behind in the next race, he will retake lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
I worked out Max is a full race points wise behind. So he'd have to come first and Lando and Oscar get no points for him to get back in the lead.
Right.
Mm.
Anyway, moving on to Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Good track to race at, I think.
The land of Paella.
Paella. The land of the Spaniard boys.
Yes.
Hopefully, I hope that Carlos can do well here. I hope that he can get somewhere in the points. Sebby, you look hilarious. He looks like some sort of chunky boy. Beefed up at the gym.
His little jacket's all bunched up around his shoulders.
Now he's side-eyeing me like, don't you say that about me.
So yeah, Barcelona.
Barcelona used to be a testing track.
Yes.
I don't know if it gets tested much on now.
Circuit de Catalunya.
Yes. And next year, I didn't check any of my feet. Oh well. Next year it'll be one of 2 Spanish races.
Sí. With Madrid.
Yes. Still not sure how I feel about Madrid, but
Yeah, we'll see how it goes next year. That's a next year's problem. Yikes, braking.
Exactly. Wait.
Um,
Oh.
Although we were talking about how would quali sessions go next year.
Yes, we were. And particularly because, partly going back to Monaco, who just ran into me?
Not me.
Good. Particularly because F3 and F2 do a 2-section qualifying in Monaco. I think they'd have to adopt it for F1 for Monaco.
Yeah, but they were saying that they wouldn't do that because of how the track ramps up with each session. So whoever's running in session 2 will always have an advantage over session 1.
I think it's just...
It's only 2 extra cars.
Yeah, but it's Monaco. Like, they struggle enough already with traffic. Maybe what they need to do is maybe they need to make it like how Formula 2 and Formula 3 do it, it's the fastest time. So it's not who can get into Q3 and end up on pole. It's who can, and you get like 4 sessions, and then you mix up the drivers each time.
Yeah, I don't know. But the other thing we were talking about, particularly for tracks that do have more space, was if they're all running at the same time, do they eliminate 6 and then 6 out of Q1, then 6 out of Q2, and then top 10 shootout? Or do they eliminate 7 and then 5?
Yeah, I always prefer like evenness.
Yeah, I think it'll be 6 and 6 if they do it that way. Because the top 12 shootout just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um,
Or even a top 5.
So yeah. And it's only a month-ish until the movie comes out.
Just a bit under. They went and had the premiere. But anyway, more on Spain. Good track, very oldish track. I don't feel. I think McLaren can do well on here.
It's shaped like a crab.
See, it is, and I always think it's also shaped like a genie bottle.
Oh yeah.
I see it more of a genie bottle than a
crab.
Than a crab.
Yeah. Predictions.
I'm gonna say my P3. It's gonna be completely wild because it probably won't happen. Carlos Sainz, deserves to be on the podium.
That is wild.
He was also he's worked so hard, in Williams. Like so does Alex. Alex also works really hard. Don't get me wrong.
But it's Carlos's home race.
Yeah, I would probably, if looking into the future, I'd probably say, oh no, is it raining on the track?
Yeah, I think so.
What? Yeah.
Yes, it is. I just got a big drop of rain on my visor.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'd probably put Alex P3 for Singapore, right? Because that's his closest home race, or in Britain. Oh dear, what's the track? Where even am I? Yeah. So the P3 Carlos Sainz for me.
P3, I'm going to say Hamilton.
P2. Max Verstappen.
P2, Oscar.
And then I'm going to say P1 Lando.
Yeah, P1 Lando.
He tends to be pretty, oh my gosh, I cannot keep it on track. He tends to be pretty good at, like, once he's won and got a bit more confidence again, he tends to be pretty good at just, like, sticking it. But, yeah.
Yeah. I think, he's gotten out of his head a little bit too.
Yeah, people are saying that he's gone off social media, which, honestly, I feel like I need to do just for my own stuff. Like, not that I'm like, it's not like bad, but like, I swear I wake up and for like half an hour I go on TikTok every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so bad. And I don't even need to be on there. I just like it for the more F1 content that I get.
Yeah, social media, look, there are some good bits and there are some bad bits. The bad bits are obviously all these fans that are spewing hate online.
Well, did you see what Jack had to post on his story last week?
No, I did not.
It was literally about how he did correct himself, saying that it wasn't just Argentinian fans, but some of them, the original source that had created this particular bit of fake news, was being posted by, I think, an Argentinian fan account, and it was basically saying, putting the Doohan family in a bad light, and altering Jack's original, Mick Doohan's original story, yeah, and changing it, and like it's as a person, my views, particularly from my religion of being Christian, I don't see how that is at all appropriate. And whilst I am a strong believer of, whilst I may still think that it is bad, there are certain things that should not be said, particularly, like, I dislike Stroll and I dislike Max.
But you're not going to send them any death threats.
No, I'm not going to send them anything like that. I would not write any hateful comments on social media, even if there was no, like, yeah, it's just, I wouldn't, and I wouldn't even, like, honestly, I get annoyed with people so easily, and even over, like, Instagram now, like, you look at all, like, like, the whole, like, particularly, I think, more in, like, during COVID, when, like, Charles and Alex and George and Lando were streaming, and, like, all these comments would flood through of, like, oh, this is my boyfriend, and then in the comments they'd start fighting over whose boyfriend it was, when it wasn't even any of theirs boyfriend. Like, no one had any relationship with them. And yes, I understand that sometimes to feel like it wasn't the greatest time, like, no one had the best time during COVID, so sometimes you just got to be a little bit delusional. But there's a point where you stop.
There's a difference, though, between having a crush on someone, and celebrities included in this, and then being completely delusional and stalking and threatening. That's well over the line, and people should do better.
Yeah. And, like, I still have no idea if Lando's relationship has been confirmed. But
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. It never bothers me. Like, same for all the drivers. Like, most of the time I just question how, even like when Ollie and Kimmy and some of the younger drivers come in, I'm like, how do you guys have girlfriends? How are you even in a relationship when you're traveling around the world half the time?
Yeah.
How do you even have time? How are you even supposedly in a healthy relationship? I do not know.
Yeah. But the point being is, it's their relationship, and
yeah, and I just want to see them happy.
Yeah.
And if that's not, if and it makes me sad, and to see that people wish, particularly from what I've heard with Lando's previous relationship, how his girlfriend was getting threats and everything just because they were with their favourite driver. I cannot understand, partly because that's just not what I think is appropriate, and some people might, because they might think that I should be able to voice my opinion, but for me there is a point where you stop.
Yeah.
But that is besides the point. I don't even remember why I went on this tangent.
We were talking about social media.
Oh, yeah. Probably. But we've done much better on this track than Monaco.
We've actually done 8 laps.
Yeah.
Without
oh my gosh, I cannot keep it on track.
It's raining.
What is your... Ay, ay, ay.
Darling, you crashed.
I know. I was trying to change to wet tires for my pit stop, but that did not happen. Do you have any questions for me? My what if question.
Not
what if.
On the fly. So unprepared. I just finished work. I had 20 minutes to myself, and then Grace is gone. Let's do this. Have we done stuck in an elevator?
No, because I want to both do it.
Oh, okay.
And I think that needs more concentration than whilst
true.
we're overdoing.
All right.
Let's try that again.
I'm super unprepared, Chicky. Oh, I know what I'll do.
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, what is your question?
Okay. So this one might require a bit of concentration. Who's got your favourite pit crew uniform?
Ooh,
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, why is your thing flashing? It's in my eyeballs.
I'm off the track again. It's
No,
okay, I've covered. Yes.
I'm gonna go through the teams.
Okay.
Haas or Red Bull Racing?
Haas. I prefer Haas as a team, so probably why.
Okay. Haas or you know what? I said Red Bull Racing and I meant to say Visa Cash App. So Haas or Visa Cash App?
I don't know. Haas.
Haas or Williams?
Probably Williams. I like the golf livery helmets that they get. I found that cool.
Williams or Ferrari?
I think I find the red too overpowering sometimes, so probably Williams still.
Williams or Kick Sauber?
Kick Sauber's cool because it's bright. But I just think the green they've picked is ugly. It's bright, but it reminds me a little bit of Chick Hicks.
Alright, so are we going Kick or Williams?
Williams.
Alright, sticking with the green, Williams or Aston Martin?
Williams. I don't have to really think about that.
No, Aston Martin
need to change their uniform. It's too much green.
They look like a bunch of prisoners running around the garage. Because here in Australia, prisoners wear green.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. They need black pants.
Yeah.
And better fitting pants. Williams or McLaren?
See now, if we're talking about just the pit crew who help fix like the mechanics and everything else,
I'm thinking like your strategists and whatnot.
Then I'd also say I like Williams's skirts, but if I ever want to work in Formula One, I always see myself working in McLaren because that's the team I follow. So I like McLaren, but it's a bit of a toss-up between McLaren and Williams. So, but probably.
Because orange can be a tricky colour to wear.
I'd still probably go Williams because I also like their actual sort of formal shirts.
Williams or Mercedes?
Okay. I mean, probably Mercedes. They're not too bad.
I think I've gone through everyone. Did I get everyone? Haas, the 2 Red Bulls, the 2 greens. Oh, Alpine. Mercedes or Alpine?
I wouldn't want to work in Alpine. But
certainly not with Flavio there. Sorry.
Probably Mercedes. I just don't like Alpine. They threw out Esteban Ocon, and even though he's not one of my favourite drivers, it was very harsh to throw him out on the last race of the season. And they also did not do Oscar very well.
Yeah, and the way they've treated Jack as well.
Yes.
Yeah, Mercedes it is. Mercedes for the win.
Yes.
For pit crew uniform.
Mind you, I preferred their uniform when they were with Tommy
Hilfiger.
But I also like how now, like, they get more variation in their livery. Like, when they did the Miami livery, like, Toto looked very casual. I think that's the most casual I've ever seen him for a race weekend.
That was so bizarre. Their race suits being a completely different colour to their car. It didn't gel in my brain. I'd have been completely okay with the design had it been in Mercedes colours. Or if they changed the car to match the colours.
Yep.
But yeah, it just didn't gel in my brain. Yeah.
I agree.
There you go. Shall we pit and...
Well, I'm going to try and go one more lap, see if it gets any wetter. And then I'll change to intermediates. Silence says concentration.
It's been a long day. I don't know who's behind you, but at least I'm not coming last.
I'm last.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
How am I in front of you?
Because you were started in front of me.
Oh.
And then I let everyone go.
I did not know that.
We'll probably get left if we pit.
That's okay.
That was another thing that baffled me. How many cars actually got lapped in Monaco? It was up to 6th position. It was up to Hadjar. And then from like Hadjar down, I think it was like Lawson or maybe like the Williamses. And then they got down, after that it was like...
It's a whole stack of them that were 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Were you in pits?
Yes. Changed to intermediate tyres.
Nice.
Hoping for a little bit more grip. But yeah, no, then I think it was after and then Kimi got lapped 3 times.
Did he get like 3 times?
I think it's because then he had the very late pit stops.
Right.
And because he had to do 2 in like 10 laps.
Oops.
Oh no, Mum!
I got distracted.
We didn't even get as far as we did last time.
Oopsie.
I'll try and bring it back to the finish line and then
Sure.
send it. I'm so bad at keeping it on track on this track.
This is one of my better tracks. Even though I'm still bad at it, it's one of my better tracks.
Oh, I'm on the sausage. Send it!
So yes. Oh, and for anyone who has been watching on Instagram with my blanket updates, I forgot to do an update for Imola, but you know, it's just
the same as
it's the same as Japan. So yeah.
Yes, well that concludes our video for today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Correct.
What is bye in Spanish?
Oh, hang on. No, that's Italian. That's French. Oh no, that's good. That's hello. I don't know.
I don't know. Goodbye.